Okay, so hey guys, Anand here. Anyway, today I decided to make a very short tutorial for how to animate faces in one animator. This is mainly for my friend. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is to simply add in a dummy. Also, sorry if you can hear my retarded birds in the background. Let's add in a dummy and a face pack. So any dummy you can think of. It can be your character, it can be anything. Let me just set the graphics to 1 so my computer won't burn. Let me get a face pack. So Poppy Pepper. Poppy Pepper. Okay, Poppy Pepper for face pack. Let me just spawn in the face pack. Here we have it. So let's just start off simply by removing the face of the dummy. So let's just remove it. And let's just also rename the head of the dummy to anything, like I don't know. Just remove the H, so the name tag above it disappears, and also the faces won't be pixelated. So now let's just add a dummy into the moon animator like this. New animation, ID, add in dummy. Very cool. Now let's just, for example, add in I don't know. Let's just add in normal eyes, normal eyes, normal mouth. Sorry for the cut. I had to sneeze. So here, normal mouth, normal eyes. Here we have it. Looks very cool, does it? Okay. So now, how do I start animating the faces? What you do here is to press the plus button like you do to add the rig, but instead of selecting the rig, you select the decals, the faces. Now you can select in texture, and hold on. Oh yeah, whoops. Keep in mind, it always must be renamed. Uh, these, D, and it should be it. Yeah, okay. And I think uh, let's just start off with D. So basically, let's add in a keyframe to D. Always, the keyframe is always constant. It's always the brown one. That's fine. It is supposed to be like that. Also, okay, let's just put in the keyframes. You can add a keyframe by pressing plus on your keyboard. And now let's add more keyframes. Now we have 4 keyframes, and now okay. So now I'm just going to make a very short briefing or describe it. Now press 7 on your keyboard when you select a keyframe, and this should appear. Now click on value, and now what you have here is the texture of the decal, of the face, of the mouth. And this is what we're gonna do. We're going to select the second keyframe and change the texture, then select the mouth or eyes we want. I forgot, I don't even know what this is. I think this is like the eyes, so let's just try it out. So now let's just select the eyes you want to, you want the character to like animate, or you just want to, you know what I mean, just the eyes you want the character to have. And let's just go to properties, select the decal, and copy the texture. Now also the texture should be removed, obviously, and then just like add in the texture of the eyes you want to add. Now, okay, so now here you have it. That's how you animate faces. When the timeline reaches the eye with a different texture, the texture basically changes. You can do the same for the mouth. So let's move the old texture, select a new mouth, copy the texture here, add a new texture, and there we go. Changed expression. And you can do it all. Like now I'm just going to make a very short blinking animation for to make it a little more easier to comprehend. So let's just select these closed eyes, copy, press 7 on your keyboard, remove the old texture, or okay, just replace the texture, and it should be like this. Okay, cool. So now you know. Now you just close his eyes. This is too slow. Just going to move it back. Uh, Copy the keyframe in front of that one, and now you have it. Blinking, blinking animation. Very swag is it? Very swag. Very swag. And also you can use, this is like a small tip, if you want to, for example, use a blush or something, or like sweating, you know, like the sweat, where is it? Sweat. Okay, I don't think there is sweat. Yeah, it's going to use eyes, the tears here, and let's just copy the tears into the head. Okay, so we have inserted in the, okay, we haven't, sorry. Now here we have the tear, and now we do the same thing. So select the tier, I think. Yeah, it should be the tier. Maybe it's this. Let's just hope so. And instead of texture, I'm going to select transparency. Okay. I'm sorry, this tutorial is garbage. So now, always remember, rename the tackles to make it easier to locate what you want to add in. And now we have the tier. So now what we do is, again, add a keyframe, press 7, and change the value to 1, so it is completely transparent. Also, by the way, you can modify the keyframes here. Man, this looks weird. So I'm just going to like select the quad keyframe. It's a lot smoother. I'm going to also make it like, I could make it in and out, or out in. I'm going to make it out. Okay, and let's just say that the tier will like slowly appear here. So then let's just change the value to 0 at the second keyframe, and it should look like this. Not very good, okay? It doesn't look the best, but I hope you get it. This is basically animating faces with transparency, animate like tears or blush or anything with transparency. And if you want the faces to like change, then just use texture. This is all. Thanks for watching.